So I've got the AirPods Pro 3s, and today I'll be showing you how to use all the gestures for these new earbuds. Gestures work when you're wearing your earbuds. So that's the first step. Put the earbuds in your ears. And then let's start with music control gestures. So if you want to control music with gestures, you can play and pause music by simply pressing once and releasing, once and release. And it has to be at a certain angle. There's this flat surface on the stem of the earbud. So that's, you want to support with your thumb and then press with the index finger. So that's going to play and pause your music. Now you can also have volume controls. Again, if you support with your thumb and then just slide up, it's going to increase the volume of your music. And if you slide down, it's going to reduce the volume of your music. Okay. And then you have skip. Okay. So when you're playing music, you can double press to skip to the next song. So for instance, if I double press like that, it skips to the next one, and I double press again, skips to the next one. If I want it to go previous, I can triple press like that, triple press again. That takes me to the previous track. Okay, so those are your music control gestures. And then of course you have your listening modes, which is transparency, adaptive, and noise cancellation. So again, pressing and holding the stem like this will switch you between noise cancellation mode, and if you press and hold again, it goes back to transparency. Now, unfortunately, you'll not be able to turn off the listening modes or switch to adaptive. This one switches between transparency and noise cancellation. So let's do that again. So we're currently in transparency mode. So press and hold, goes to noise cancellation. Press and hold again, goes to transparency mode. Now let's move to call controls. And this is for incoming calls mostly. So when you have an incoming call like this one, all you need to do to receive the call is to press once, and that's going to receive that call. And while the call is ongoing, you can press once to mute and press again to unmute. And then to end the call, go ahead and double press. You can also use double press to reject an incoming call. So you can see this call coming in. So if I double press, instead of picking it up, that's going to reject that call. Now let's move to camera controls, because the AirPods Pro 3s allow you to control the camera. So you first go to settings and then go to your AirPods settings. And in the AirPods settings page, if you scroll down, you will see the option camera remote. Now it's going to be off by default. To turn it on, simply go ahead and select either press once or press and hold. Now this allows you to either record videos or take pictures. So for instance, if I enable that, and now if I want to take a picture, all I need to do is launch the camera up, and then I can set it on a tripod or something. And then all I have to do is to press the AirPods once, just like the play and pause. So if I press once like that, it takes a picture. Okay, and if I press again, it takes another picture. Now if I wanted to record videos, I have to put it in video mode, so that when I press once, it starts recording a video, and when I press again, it also stops recording that video. So those are your camera controls. Now you also have head gestures. So let's go back to that settings page. So on the AirPods settings page, if you scroll down, you will see head gestures somewhere. Here we are. So this is also going to be turned off by default. So to enable head gestures, turn that on. And then you can see you can use head gestures to accept or decline incoming calls. So if you have an incoming call, I can nod up and down to accept the call like that. And it accepts that call. And I can even do it very subtly. And if I want to reject an incoming call, all I have to do is nod my head sideways. So I have this incoming call, and if I nod sideways like this, it rejects that incoming call. So that is basically how to use the head gestures. Now, like I said, you can turn these head gestures on and off. You can also customize them. So for instance, you can interchange the side to side with the up and down, so that you have different functions for both. Now, if you don't want to use the head gestures, you can turn them off. Now, the last thing I want to show you is pairing mode. So that's, I'm going to call that a gesture, although it's not necessarily a gesture. It's a function of connecting your AirPods 3s to other devices that are not iPhones. So if you want to connect these to an Android phone or a smart TV or even your Windows laptop, all you have to do is open up the case, and then you will see that there's no button here. It's a touch capacitive button. Tap on that light, and when it's blinking rapidly like that, you know your AirPods are in Bluetooth pairing mode. So those are all the gestures for your AirPods Pro 3s. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can talk to us in the comment section. Good luck.